I'm a serious rugby player.
I play to win. There is no fun in losing.
My coach is average, doesn't know the game.
The ref makes too many mistakes, he can't keep up.
Got to make the rep team and get into a good rugby school.
What's up, Small Blacks? It's time for the best kids rugby show in the whole of Aotearoa, and I'm your coach through today's show, Northy Now. On the team today, we've got Black Ferns, All Blacks, Small Blacks, Ruggerbees, and lots more. But don't just take my word for it. Check it out.
I play for Wanderers under 12s. I've been playing for 6 years, and I gave up ballet for rugby. I love passing and running with the ball and being around everybody. It's like a mini family.
Meet 11-year-old Makenna Holland from Nelson. She plays rugby. It's her favourite sport. And she's pretty good at it too. But what makes Mac extra special is that she's able to play rugby at all.
2 years ago, I was at a swimming competition and then I got really sick.
She got put in hospital and she had tonsillitis and strep throat. She passed out at the pool. They think that her heart has been compromised. It was pretty much Makenna needs to stop all sport. Devastating day to say the least.
That made me really upset. I actually cried. There was no sport, there was no nothing, there was no fitness. And we kind of fought to play rugby because that was the only thing that I really, really wanted to stay with.
So we said, can she play rugby? And they were like, yeah, sure, she can train. And we're like, no, 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 we want her to play. You know, you can't just train.
I think it was my first training that I actually had these wires all over me to monitor my heart. And then he told everybody, and then I kind of lifted up my top to show them what was going on, and they were all like, what's going on? You're a robot.
Well, we talked about it. We talked about Makenna having this heart condition, and so the whole team recognises that and is really supportive. She's scored some beaut tries this year. She's a tough little lady. She plays up a grade, and with Makenna, she just didn't want to give all her sport away. She's a great little sportswoman, and rugby's her passion. So we want to support that as much as we can.
So Mac was back in her happy place on the rugby field, but always under the close and careful eye of Mum. When her school won through to the Ripper Nationals in Wellington, she was good to go.
When we got there, we were all really hyped up. We had quite a lot of awesome fast people on our team, and we all gelled because we knew each other for a long time. It was very exciting because we met the All Blacks in the dining room where all the teams were, and we got to take photos with them.
Well, when I went to Ripper in Wellington, it was real cool and you could do like lots of things, and it was just a good experience to be able to go up in there and play against all the other teams.
Sometimes I get a bit nervous going out there when I know that my heart's been racing before the game.
You know, when I was a small black, I was so scared of getting hurt tackling, I used to wear 2 mouth guards. One at the top, one at the bottom. Very hard to talk, so I had to use sign language. But then, I learned how to tackle the right way, and they called me the Great Wall of Tower because nothing got through the wall. So take this tip from our Black Ferns and build your own wall.
Hi, I'm Black Ferns halfback Kendra Coxedge.
And I'm flanker Marcelle Parks.
And this is how you tackle the right way.
Hey guys, welcome to Sunny Skills. Today we're going to be looking at the high ball. Today we're going to break down the high ball catch. For me, I don't really get in this position much, but when I do, or if I do, this is how I attack it. Inside leg up, sight the ball, hands in the air, and when you catch it, in a good position to have your hard parts here to protect yourself. For me, what I like to do is get that leg placement up high, up front, and get in a position where you can see the ball, but try and beat it and catch it above your eyesight. So the ball's coming down, our hands up high, and then bring it into safety. To me, it's simple. First thing you have to do is back yourself. Back yourself to get to the spot where you're thinking the ball's gonna go. Secondly is get your feet moving. Back yourself, get your feet moving.
Why is the number 6 afraid of the number 7? Because everyone was saying that 7, 8, 9. Get it? 8 as in dinner. Maybe Mr. Reed can do better.
Children, did you know that we use a lot of maths in rugby, especially our 3, 5 and 7 times tables? So let's see how good you are. Today's question is, if a rugby field is 70 metres wide and 100 metres long, how much cable would a TV company use to go around it 3 times? I think I'm going to have to call my friend at Sky TV for this answer. Doug, Kieran here. I have a question for you. No, it's not about my tackle technique. It's a maths question.
Hey, because we tackle in most rugby games, sometimes you do get the odd bruise. And when you do, you want to treat it right. And the Ruggerbees are about to find that out for themselves.
Rugby!
It's time for the Ruggerbees! With William! Webb! Alice! And Rugger! Everybody plays rugby on Ruggerland. It's the game for everyone.
Rugby!
But like everything in life, sometimes things can go wrong. A bump here, a bruise there, but what happens next is very important.
Pass it!
Yep, I'm open. Oh, pass to me.
Pass it!
Ow, William, you stood on my foot.
It's not my fault you've got big feet.
Hey, are we playing or not? Let's go!
Well, I suppose my foot's okay. And now I can score another try.
Yeah! Go! Keep running!
Over here. Yep.
Pass to me!
Ow! My ankle!
What? I didn't touch you.
I know. I went to do a sidestep and twisted my foot again. Oh, I shouldn't have kept playing on my sore foot.
Crikey, Alice, that could be bad. Let's get you inside. Where's Webb?
I think he chased Alice's dummy pass all the way home.
Gluppy, Alice has hurt her foot. What should we do?
That's terrible. Do any of you know about RISING?
Oh, I do. I learned it at school.
That's great, William. Schools are really teaching useful things these days. I'll leave it to you.
Okay. R stands for rolls. I'll have a chicken and tomato. I stands for ice cream. Oh, yum. C stands for cake. You can't have ice cream without cake. E stands for egg. I'll have mine poached. And D. Oh, that's right. That stands for donut.
William, which class did you learn this in?
Cooking.
William, I think Alice needs a doctor, not a cook.
Now my foot hurts and I'm hungry.
Sorry, Alice. RISING. R is for rest. Alice, take a seat. I is for ice. Webb, it's in the freezer. C is for compression. William, get a bandage.
Just a second.
E is for elevation. That means keep it up as high as you can.
Right.
Does D stand for dinosaur? Almost, Webb. It means if Alice is still sore in the morning, we'll take her to the... Spot on, Barky.
Now, William, I think I'll feel a lot better with that ice cream and cake you were talking about.
Injuries happen no matter what you're doing. The important thing to remember is treating it straight away so it gets better soon. And I agree with Alice. Ice cream makes everything feel better. Yummy ice cream.
If you think the news is boring, then you're watching the wrong news. You're not watching No News. Breaking news just in. It's a horror story. In yesterday's Mummies vs Ghosts match, the Mummies had the game all wrapped up by half-time. Ghost coach Mike Casper said his team showed spirit and gave the Mummies a real fright in the second half. We spooked them good, he told No News, but we lost and that game will haunt us all season. Breaking news in from the jungle grade. The Zebras team earned their stripes when they thrashed the Baboons 35-13. The Baboons coach went bananas after the match, saying it was a disgrace out there today. We lost because of one thing. Too much monkeying around. I'm Noah Fee now. Stand by for more breaking No News exclusives.
G'day guys, on today's offload challenge we have the vortex ball. Now it's going to be pretty hard to throw in this wind, but I'm going to give it a crack. See how we go. What's next?
And that's the end of the show. So now it's time to grab the rugby ball. And if you don't have a ball, use a pillow. If you don't have a pillow, use a shoe and go chuck it around outside. And remember to watch the big World Cup game this weekend, Tonga beating France, just like in 2011. And the All Blacks play Canada as well. I'm Noah Fino. Stay on side.
And it's my favourite. And hot.
Nice work, Tommy.